We'll do that, shall we? Now we'd like to have a question and answer time for the three presenters. Even amongst yourselves, Mr. Darwin, Mr. Haast and Mr. Byrne, who did you think made the most valuable contribution to society and transformed the world? If you would like to state your case. Shall we hear from Mr. Byrne first, who firmly had his hand on his chest?
Well, I influenced many authors to use the genre of science fiction. I use science facts in my books as well as fictional places, such as in The Mysterious Island. It was a fictional place, but they used some scientific facts.
Not only did I influence people, but I also saved lives, and I saved many lives with the different venoms, and I flew around the world to save 21 people, and
I changed how a lot of people think of humans, because now a lot of people think that evolution is what happened, and we came from apes.
Questions? Yes, you have.
to Bill Haast.
Yes.
Oh, I mean everyone. Who is like the most like? Are you an author? I mean Bill Haast.
No.
And Charles Darwin, I really like that. What kind of books?
Oh, I just made books showing what I learned in my beliefs.
And
Over 70.
what was the name?
Jules Verne.
What is it?
I published over 70 science fiction books.
Oh, that's nice.
You all seem to say that your work is all equally important. Mr. Byrne, if you were alive today, what do you think that you would think of the work of Mr. Haast and Mr. Darwin?
Oh, it's Mr. Haast.
Kudos.
Kudos. To both of them?
No.
And to Monsieur Darwin, I too supported evolution.
What evolution?
Mr. Haast, and your opinion if you were alive today on the work of your fellow colleagues?
Congrats.
Do you have any opinions about their work that they did and the mark they left on the world?
Well, I love all of your books in science fiction because I love science. And I think your idea is very correct because it makes a lot of sense and you did a lot of research.
And lastly, for Mr. Darwin, what do you think that you would be thinking of these?
I think it was amazing how Jules Verne made many books, and I think it's very brave for Bill Haast to go up to dangerous snakes.
Ooh. So amongst you, can you come to a conclusion of who is the most important, or you stay steadfast with yourselves?
Obviously me.
It's like different perspectives.
What was that, Humanos?
Different perspectives from like important things because Bill Haast saved by snakes and I forgot the other one is
Jules Verne.
oh I can't and saved it with books like science, and Charles Darwin saved it with his own journey and influenced people. So it's different perspectives.
Can we ask perhaps what drew you to the person who you chose for your topic? Was it quite easy for you to choose? Obviously an author underneath there, Mr. Dillon.
Well, I love to read,
Mhm.
of course.
So that immediately sets you on the topic to look for an author.
And I wanted someone negative.
That's the deciding factor, huh? Mr. Haast?
Well, my two snakes told me that I have to choose him.
Mr. Darwin?
I was interested in him, and I looked him up.
And were you very surprised by the things that you learnt on your journey of discovery for this topic, this unit?
Yeah.
What was the most interesting thing that you've discovered about your person? Mr. Darwin? Mr. Darwin. Is there one thing that stood out for you? There doesn't have to be, perhaps there wasn't.
I don't. No, I learned a lot more through this project.
Overall about his beliefs. Mr. Haast?
I thought it was interesting. Oh wait,
I thought it was interesting how he cheated death 18 times.
Cheated?
Mr. Byrne? Anything surprising that you found along your journey of discovery?
Well, he made 70 books, and in one of them, he warned people not to get too power hungry with technology because the bad guy had a really high-tech car, and he tried to take over the world with it, and he was warning people not to get too caught up in technology.
Any final comments from the audience? Any final comments from our presenters?
Thank you for listening. I like the costumes.
This is the best.
Yes, great job. I think you all put in a lot of effort into the unit. It's not easy, is it, starting out from the beginning and dissecting all of the information to come through with these final 3 presentations. Well done. Thank you very much. I think everybody's a bit sore from sitting on the floor, are we? We want to get up and have a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
And head back.
Like 5 minutes?
No, I want to sit down.